Just going through the motions. Mm. I should have had me some Drake music playing when we came on right now, man. I should have had the intro, man. I should have had some Drake playing when we came on this right now. I don't know what I was thinking. I gotta find me some outro when we leave this bitch. What's up, y'all? It's King's Court. I'm in my element. Every time I go on Jimmy's show, I always get nervous talking to Jim and shit, man. I always get nervous when I talk to y'all low backers. But guess what? We on King's Court, and I'm joined by my man Jay Money as always. What's up, Jay?
Yeah, we here, man. We here to explain our point, man. We know the whole world against us. You know what I'm saying? Which we a lot of people can't say which side. You know what I'm saying of today's game. I know everybody been waiting. It's a lot of different people on both sides, so no one can say that everyone's on one side. One side. So I just want to make that clear. And let's everybody get some cash today, man.
No doubt. I love the positive vibe, the positive energy. Speaking of positive energy and positive vibe, it's glad to have my man Senpai Max back. What's up, Max? We missed you yesterday, brother, but happy you back with us today.
Yeah, what's up, guys? I wasn't feeling too good yesterday. I had a freaking migraine, but I couldn't sleep, so I was looking through the baseball games at night, popping in and out of the chat. But yeah, as Jay said, man, probably going to be a lot of riots and a couple of group chats when this game is done. Let's get into it.
No doubt, no doubt. And we have our guest today, my man, Mr. Teddy Laker, Teddy Buck, Teddy Celtic, Teddy B. How you doing, brother?
Hey guys, a long time no talk. I'm definitely happy to be back on the show with you guys. I got the Kobe shirt on today. I got to support my man. Let's get to the money.
No doubt, no doubt. You know I give you shit, Teddy. You my guy, man. You like a little brother to me, bro. Like straight up. I tell you, you remind me of my little brother so much, bro. So me and you've been going back and forth in chat, just in general, man. It's been fun banter, but Teddy, really shit. Happy to have you on the show, man. And I actually dig that shirt, bro.
Yeah, man. It's when Kobe, one of his last game in the NBA, actually Allen Iverson rocked this shirt. It's exclusive. I got it. I don't know how many people have this shirt, but whoever has it, man, that you can tell those are real Laker fans.
Probably Jay Money, man. You know his name is Money, man. You know he got shirts all the time, Jay. You got that shirt, man. I know you got something on it. You probably got you one with Jordan holding the trophy, huh? Like five in his hand, Jay.
Yeah, I can't say, man. The majority of my shirts in the closet are Jordan. So, I mean, I didn't here recently. I have bought a few Nikes, but other than that, I mean, you got some nice polo, you know what I'm saying, button downs in there. But other than that, it's pretty much all Jordan gang in there, man. So you know, we're gonna have a few of them with, you know what I'm saying, with all the rings, you know what I'm saying, and then a few with some trophies. But no, not one Kobe shirt in my closet.
What about you, Max? You got your Kobe shirt? I know you got your Kobe jersey hanging over there somewhere in Sweden. Who you got, man? You got your. You look, Max. You in Sweden, so you gotta have a Bron or Kobe or a Paul Pierce jersey. I know you got one of those three.
Bro, fuck no, I don't have none of those dudes. I'm a Bulls fan, man. One of the huge reasons I am a Bulls fan, there's a picture of me from 1996 where I have a T-shirt on that says World Champions 96. I only have Bulls stuff here. I got a couple of Toronto Raptors, fitted caps, and I think one shirt, something like that. Other than that, Bulls, D-Rose, that's the only place you will find me. And of course, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, we gonna get into our bag today, man. We gonna get to this game. This game is today, y'all. I've been out here, man. I went outside and played basketball with my son twice today, y'all. And he was, he's light skinned and he's short, so he was Golden State, of course. I was Kawhi. I was more athletic, more agile, length. I dominated him. Even dropped the hoop down to 6 feet so I could dunk on him a few times out there. But he was in the game. We played at 21 twice. He had 8 points first game, 21 me. Second game, he had 6, 21 me. He was in the mix. But just like I just mentioned those scores, I see a blowout tonight. But before we get to the NBA game, J Money, Max, Teddy B, please help me introduce the chat if you guys don't mind. We got Mr. JC in here, Daryl, 77 figures. Jay, you see any names out of Miss Diesel? Hey, anybody in here, Jay, that I probably missed out if you get the chat up?
Yeah, I got the chat up, man. I see Max in here twice, man. I know according to my numbers, like we only got 61 people watching, man. What the hell going on? I know he hadn't had a show, and you know what I'm saying. We hadn't had the NBA like that, but damn, man, hey, we got a game tonight. I know y'all got the notifications on. What the hell going on, man? We got Jake, Josh in here. We got Viper NB 47, got Diesel, Eugene in here, Gerald Martinez, we got James in here, man, Keith Saller. So yeah, we got some people starting to roll in here. Mr. JC, Joe Ramirez, what's up, Money Gang? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to whole Money Gang, 77 figures. What's up, everybody, man? We know y'all here to hear this argument, and let's, you know what I'm saying, see which side you guys pick, and let's get some cash together.
No doubt, my man said they laughing at my man Max. Max said 1996. Yeah, he ain't from the States, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's 19. I'm sorry. I was over here crying about laughing the whole time when Max said it. Your man said 1996. That nigga was like, God damn. No, my bad.
Oh my lord. 96, guys. 96, okay? We used a different system over here. You guys got the foot inches and stuff like that. But yeah, back to you, Ray.
No doubt. That was funny real quick. I want to touch on some things. And before we get to the capping, we're going to touch on what happened with WNBA yesterday. We're going to touch on our season, man. We get to the final game. Not the final game, but the final matchup of the NBA season. I know I've done it before, but I have to even show more respect, man, to my guys, man. Max, who came on with us and rocked with us this whole playoffs, he didn't have to. He came on here free of charge. You know what I mean? Definitely going to compensate this man for his time and everything he did for the show. Teddy B has been in here since I came on capping motherfucking Summer League and shit. Teddy B came in here a few times and broke shit down. I've been around all year. And J Money, man, that came in and helped pick up the slack, man. And we great cappers, you guys. We cap every single fucking game out here, me and Jay, all year. Been capping every game. It's 5 games on, we're going to give you a play on all 5 games. It's 7 games on, we're going to give a play on all 7 games. It's 1 game on, we're going to give a play on 1 game. We do our best to try to get cash. We do our best to try to get money for everybody. We do our very, very best. You know what I mean? I've learned a lot from the guys I've capped with. My man Jay, Teddy, Max, Jim, Ski, Wham, everybody who's been appeared on the show. But me and my man Jay, we go through a lot. We endure a lot on the TV show and off the TV show. You know, we have real life situations. We have families. We have all type of shit as well. But every once in a while we can get some love too. And I think today y'all gonna be showing us a lot of love after we give out these bets and what we on tonight. I think y'all gonna respect this capping a whole lot more. I mean, I brought Jay on, man, and Jay was winning before he even came on King's Court. That's part of the reason why he on the show. Same with Teddy B and same with Max. Me, myself personally, gave you guys some champions in WNBA. Been doing this shit since last year in the low back show, talking shit with NBA to WNBA. Gave y'all them champions. I also gave you guys the Summer League champions. That was the Portland Trail Blazers. Turn around and gave you guys the All-Star Game winner, the 3-point competition winner, the skills winner. Man, I said Houston won a championship this year, and I was wrong. Never said Blazers, so don't fault me for that Blazers shit. But I'm telling you guys, Raptors won a championship this year, man. And we're going to get into it. We're going to deep dive into why. And Jay, yesterday, props to you. I'm personally, Jay, right now trying to do a good job and trying to keep up my record, at least for WNBA and to move forward. So, next season when we come out with our NBA show and shit, Jay, we can be all on top of our record and everything like that because we do it all year round. This is just not a hop in every month and we have a record. We've been doing this all year round, Jay, Max, Teddy, and Jay Money. So I'm trying my best to keep track of my WNBA record. Right now, I'm 19-9, and that's the plays I give on King's Court and the plays I post on Twitter. My in plays and just my plays I give just in general. So it takes. So follow me and Jay Money and follow Ski and follow Max and follow Teddy B and get these insights for these in plays that we have putting out here right now. You know what I mean? Because if I give a loser or we give a loser, we're going to give a win. We want you guys to be a part of the whole experience, man. All the wins, whatever. It's kind of hard to track in play, so I'm doing my best with this WNBA right now. I'm only counting my plays I put on here and my in plays and stuff on Twitter. So I'm trying to keep track of it. Right now, 19-9. J Money, yesterday, fantastic job from you and Teddy B. Teddy B came in there earlier talking about the Lynx is going to win a game. I was biased. I knew the under was a great bet already. Just speaking of the under in that game, Jay, I was loving the under. I hit the under a couple of times, and I ended up grabbing the Storm second half -2.5. Barely covered it. It took me the last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter to get it covered, but they covered it. But great call, but from you and from Teddy B about the links, first half and full game, Jay Money.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I was on the links yesterday, the first half, -2, and I mean, obviously in that first quarter when they won the first quarter, 22-9, I could just tell they came out to play. I couldn't watch the whole game, but I watched enough of it to. I mean, I'm liking what I see from the links right now. I mean, especially with these first two games at the house. I like the way they came out, their mentality, sort of a chip on their shoulder as well. You know what I'm saying? Without Maya Moore this year, so they know they had to have some rookies come in there and step up, and I think they're doing it. Still have their defensive ways. The reason why I still knew that they were a bet on team right now, because I feel like defense is something that travels. If you lost some, you know what I'm saying, some offense, I feel like you can get that. You can, you know what I'm saying, the other players can pick up the slack for that. But if you had a defense mentality and hold home court down, then, you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's a bet on opportunity. And I just had to fade the Storm yesterday on their first road game. I mean, I've lost money on them on the game one when they came back and won. So I tried to get my money back yesterday. I mean, you're exactly right, Real. I mean, even still, the Storm still covered that second half. I mean, made a little late push there in the fourth quarter, held the Lynx down to 11 points in that fourth quarter. So, I mean, if you had the under there, if you're live betting the under there, bravo, man. That was a damn good job. That's one of those spots where really where you already have the under, and then you just see it be a defensive game. You just keep smashing the live bet under. I mean, even at plus money if you're really smart. So, I mean, it's a damn good game yesterday from Natasha Howard as well. I mean, she balled out again as well. But, I mean, and Sylvia Fowles didn't even have that good of a game. But one thing I can say, Collier, she still had 9 points. You know what I'm saying? Not too bad of a game once again. Just 3 for 5, but not too bad. You know what I'm saying? So it was a nice game yesterday. It was nice to pick up a couple of units with that links of first half and a full game.
No doubt, man. You get into your WNBA bag, Jay, and I respect you. Max, I'm going to bypass you real quick. We're going to get back to you. But Teddy B, we're going to talk about your record right now in WNBA, bro. You are a whopping 2-0. You had the Indiana Fever the first game and won, and you came in talking your shit, trying to come in swinging the big nuts yesterday, talking about the links. Me and B, we will see her on the show next week. We're gonna have B on next week to come in here and talk some WNBA with us. But you came in talking your shit, Teddy B, and you was firm and you was right about the links yesterday, brother. This links team, I don't think they're a good team personally with morale, but right now they're playing with heart and they're playing great. And they're playing the Storm team too. The two teams they had faced, Teddy B. I mean, we have to be real. They faced what was it? Was it the Fever the first game? Not Fever the first game. Fever played Liberty. Sky. Yeah, they played Sky the first game. They played Sky the first game. A bad defensive team just in general. Not fouls, but Collier. She shot fucking 80%, and the team shot 32 free throws. Then they played the Storm team who's missing. I mean, three players that really matter to this team: Stewart, Bird, and Clark. Clark had just won a championship overseas, but she should be back. She's not dealing with an injury or anything like that. But you were right on with the Lynx yesterday, Teddy. And you say you go to these games and whatnot. Do you feel like the Lynx can keep up this consistency that they have these first two games, or when they play tougher teams, will you say it's in fade mode? Because I was always saying fade them, but the fact that they won these two games against, I guess, I don't really call. I mean, the Storm is competition because they won that first game against Mercury, but the Sky win, I can't give them too much credit for that. But what's your thoughts on Lynx moving forward?
So I don't give out WNBA plays because I feel like when I give out plays, I want to make sure it's something that I'm 100% devoted to and know over 80% of what I'm talking about on, because I just don't like betting sports, period. That's why I haven't tweeted them out, but I'm actually 3-0 Rail. I took the Lynx the first game. I took the Fever +3, and I took the Lynx yesterday. So I just kind of find my spots, and with the local team here, with the Minnesota Lynx here, we're so local to it. It's pretty easy to keep track of them. So at home, I felt like there were two good spots. So we'll have to see if they can keep it up, because we haven't seen this team play on the road yet, and they still got to remember they still got Fowles and they still got Augustus. They got that girl from UConn. So we'll see. Without Maya Moore, I don't know how long they can keep it up, because I think eventually that's going to come back and bite them. But being so local, it's pretty easy to keep track of the Lynx. As far as every other team out there, it's hard for me to name over 75% of the players in the league. I just watch it more here locally. But yeah, I just found good spots. So we'll see. I'd be interested to see if the Lynx would keep it up.
Well, no doubt, Teddy. We want you to be our Lynx ambassador for the show and for WNBA season. If you don't mind taking on that title, man, and keeping us, whether we tail or we fade, the Lynx this year. If you don't mind doing that for us.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Anything I can help with, I'm here for any sort of advice. So you can always hit me up.
No doubt, no doubt. Max, I know you were sick yesterday. I don't know if you bet the WNBA game or not. I know you were on a little bit of baseball, so I'm going to ask you and Jay before we get to capping these games, this NBA game. Do you have any baseball plays from you, Jay Money, and Teddy B real quick? You guys have any baseball plays? Starting with you first, Max.
Yeah, I'm on a couple of baseball bets, but those are not my own. Those are from the Money Gang Sports dudes, Dave LA, Jojo, and the big guy Baba. You can look them up on Twitter, and of course I retweet their plays.
No doubt. Jay Money, you got any baseball for us, big dog?
Yeah, y'all know I got some baseball, man. I like that, Max. You know what I'm saying? You giving credit where it's crazy. You didn't even mention the plays. You say, no, go check my Twitter and you'll see where you got the plays from. So I like that, you know what I'm saying, when you giving credit where you got your plays, man. I love that. I am on the Rangers tonight on the run line. I was taking a look at the under, but I'm not going to end up taking it. But I do like the way that Miners and pitching. And I mean, at Arlington Stadium, I'm only like 15 minutes away from me. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm always going to root for the Rangers. And they get a new stadium next year. I just now while on the show, I took a small shot on the Indians and White Sox game under. You got a little picture of wind blowing in, and the Indians can't really hit. And I'm hoping that Carrasco obviously can hold down, you know what I'm saying, pretty weak White Sox lineup. And I am on the Dodgers already. The money line is starting to go back down already, but I actually am on the money line and on the run line. I had in a parlay with the two early games, you know what I'm saying, they hit. So I'm pretty much just waiting on those. And I'm pretty big on this over, man. The Angels and the Mariners. I can't say I parlayed this shit with you know what I'm saying, with the first half under, with, you know what I'm saying, a couple of Raptor spots as well, man. So I really like this over 9, the Angels and Mariners game tonight, man. So I mean, whether Skaggs, Pena, whoever, Garcia, whoever was pitching, I like the Angels to hit Kikuchi, and I definitely like the Mariners to get, you know what I'm saying, about 4 or 5 runs off the Angels, man. So I really need that over 9 to come through for me, man. I'm gonna post that one on Twitter as well, and I need y'all to hop on that one with me.
No doubt. Teddy B, you got any MLB?
Yeah, I'm actually on one play here, and it's the one that Jay just touched on. I like the Dodgers team total over 5. I was thinking about nailing it before I talked to Jay and his input, but him being on it, I'm probably gonna jump on the on the team total over. I think he's on the full game over, and then I'm gonna tail my boy Dave LA on the Angels team total over 4.5, and Jay as well. He's on the over those spots. So those are the only plays that I'll be on today for baseball.
No doubt. Native Queen, how are you doing? We got to add Native Queen back to the chat, too. Native Queen, we took you out of Money Game Chat. I know you was going through some other stuff. But if you back, Native Queen, I would love to have you back in the chat. We just switched the chat around. So I'd love to have you back in our personal chat, Native Queen. If you are willing, make sure you hit me up, DM me, let me know something. Good to see you back, Queen. Let's get down to the meat and potatoes, though, Jay, Max, and Teddy B. And this time, man, we can't get long with it, y'all. I know we like to get long with it. I'm not going to say no names, Max. But we just going to talk about this game. And we're going to argue back and forth. We're going to pass the microphone back and forth. We're going to have a conversation about this game. Jay, let me hear you make some points. And then, hey, man, pass the mic. And let's see what it do, man, because this is going to be a good game. If you don't mind, Jay, I know you're not a big prop bettor. But since the props come off the board the fastest, you mind maybe starting us off with maybe 1 or 2 props that you were looking into, if you could bet them or if you are betting them?
Yeah, the props. I'll just mention one that I mentioned yesterday, and I'm hoping that it's, you know what I'm saying, still sitting around that. I gotta take Draymond Green under the points tonight, man. I'm not worried about him scoring tonight whatsoever. I don't care what his juice did, none of that, man. I think that he's not gonna be a primary scorer tonight. He's gonna have way too many other things to worry about. As far as defensive, you know what I'm saying, passing the ball, he's gonna be a big, you know what I'm saying, maybe assist over. Look at his assists, but as far as points, I'm just I'm not sold on it. So, I mean, if you want to get me started on the props, we know that that's not my strong suit, but one I'm definitely looking at or going to take is the Draymond Green points under, and I can't get the Van Fleet points over, but that's something I'm definitely looking at. When he gets in the game, he will score double digits tonight. He will continue to ball out, especially at the house. We know that the role players step up at the house. Give me Van Fleet over, man. If I can't bet it, you know what? I got to send some money to somebody on PayPal, man. So send $200. Y'all go put it on Van Fleet over the points for me.
Hey, Max, do you have these props? Do you still have the Van Fleet prop up? Because my book never gave me the Van Fleet prop, but Jimmy talked about it yesterday, Max. And can you also tell us the Danny Green line? Because when Jim was going off, somebody said 5 dimes still had Danny Green at 6.5 at -110. Do you still have that?
Danny Green's points are at 6.5. Yes, that's -175. Fred Van Fleet is 8.5 points, and it's at -175 as well.
What the fuck?
Shit, 8.5. I'm not taking no 8.5, man.
Hey, look, real. I see it now. I see mine. It's the finals now. My book got pretty much damn near all the players. I got Van Fleet over the 9.5 at -120.
You got 9.5 and starting out at 6.5. You got 9.5 and Max got what 7.5?
Max said 8.5. Max said 8.5 at fucking -175. I don't know why the fuck you would take that. I'm sorry.
That.
It's just terrible. That's terrible odds.
I would take an under. Hey, Teddy, I got a question for you though, man. I know we're gonna get to the game and you're Golden State backer over here. What's your Draymond Green's double said that, Teddy?
The double, let me see here. I know his points are at 10.5, and you can actually, I think that's a good bet on prop bet by Jay there. If you can get it under 10.5 at +225, if you took the under. If you take it at 13.5, it's -110. Both those plays aren't bad because I think with Kawhi being on him this game primarily, I could see him scoring like 6-7 points and then doing more on the offensive and defensive end, so he'll be worn out. So that's not a bad bet. But as far as his double, let me see if I can pull it up here. Draymond Green double. Will he get a double -230? God damn.
-230? Because the triple double is what +320, right?
Yep, double for Draymond Green at Bovada. The book I'm looking at is -230.
That's for him to get it or not get it.
For him to get it is -230. Will Draymond Green record a double tonight? -230. And then if he doesn't, it's +160.
Wow. Max, what's your take on that type of line? And what prop are you on? Because I have a few props that I am on, and I would love to hear you guys take after Max breaks what he's on down.
Yeah, as we talked about last game, if Kawhi Leonard is on Draymond Green, he will probably be more of a ball, passing guy than rebounds and points. But I don't know, man. I don't feel comfortable taking anything with Draymond Green today. But one thing I do like is if we got, a couple of last games, the Bucks gave Marc Gasol a couple of open threes, but he's a pretty solid 3-point shooter, and he will get those open looks throughout the pick and roll, stuff like that. And if Boogie Cousins is playing today, y'all remember him against the Clippers. Every time Lou Williams hit him with that pick and roll, he just got all the way to the basket. He cannot defend the pick and roll. So I feel really solid with taking Marc Gasol over 1.5 threes. So he has to make 2 threes. And a lot of people are talking about Danny Green as well over 1.5 threes. What you guys think about those two?
I like the Green over 1.5 threes, but the only problem with Green is he hasn't made a 3-point shot in the last 3 games, and that's unlike him. He hasn't made a 3-pointer in the last 3 games. That happened a while back as well. When he did that, he came out making 2 3-pointers each game after that. So I like the Danny Green one, but the prop that I like, and I want to hear Jay on this because me and Jay are both. I know we're on the Raptors tonight. Jay, how do you feel about Looney over 7 points? I think Looney will get more run, especially with Cousins coming back, but he won't be in there that long. And the fact that Green will be tied up a lot defensively tonight. I kind of like Looney, bro. I think Looney over 7 points might be my favorite prop bet, Jay.
Yeah, that's a sneaky good play. I got Draymond Green points at under 13.5 at -120, man. I'm sorry, I don't see a prop out there that's better than that. I just don't. Looney, I mean, you're asking for him to have a good game. It's not impossible, but for one, I feel like Cousins coming back doesn't really help. You know what I'm saying? That help that out. If Cousins is out, then obviously that's more playing time for Looney. But I mean, we know that Cousins. I mean, I think that they're starting him out there, which I think is ludicrous. But even if he isn't starting, regardless, I think that that's going to affect Looney's playing time, regardless. And I mean, the points. I don't know. He's just not an offensive guy. I mean, he can get baskets out there. He's going to need 4 baskets for the whole game. It's definitely possible. I mean, he could get fouled. I mean, I guess 7.5 does seem pretty low, but I don't know. A lot of times Looney doesn't really even care about scoring. It's all about defense and rebounds and, you know what I'm saying, blocks. It's pretty much all it's about. He's not out there to score, and he knows that. So it would have to be like a putback rebound or him getting fouled. They're not passing the ball to him down there on the fucking post, and you know what I'm saying, go get a basket. You know that's not going to happen. So
I wasn't meaning they passing the ball to Looney on the post. Like, go give me a bucket. Nah, bro. I know that. I was meeting them the rebounds, put back with a shot and a foul, couple of little foul shots, maybe a tip in. I was thinking 7 was cool, but 7.5, I feel you there. But my next question to you, Jay, after you answer this one, Teddy B and Max, please chime away. Lowry over 1.5 steals. Please let me know what your odds are if you have that. And then the Curry under 4.5 3-pointers, plus 140 is what I see.
Yeah, and see, I wish I got all of those props, man. All those little intangibles and shit. I don't get none of that in my book, man. I need to get another book, you know what I'm saying? Or they need to go ahead and where I'm at, they need to go and build a sports book out here or something, man. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go to Vegas or something, man. Here pretty soon. So, but I can't say no. I don't have those. I don't even have the odds on it. Sounds like some nice plus money shit, but I would like that Larry over 1.5 steals. He gonna have to play some defense tonight. I don't care about points or nothing. He has to bring it on defense tonight. So we'll see. But I think that's a sneaky good little intangible prop there.
Thank you, brother. Same to you, Teddy B. Your thoughts on the Curry under 4.5 threes? It was at 140 earlier. Or the Lowry's steals over 1.5?
I'll start off with Steph Curry under threes. I think I could see it. I could see, this is the first game. They've had 9 days since their last game. I could see Steph and Clay, one of the two coming out, slow and with the 3-point shot tonight. So I could definitely see it. That's good odds. Would I bet it? No, because it's Steph Curry and he's going to have to be their best player in this series, which we all know in my opinion, he's a top 5 player. So I wouldn't bet that. But in the steals you said for Lowry, 2.5.
No, Lowry, because my boy, he be betting on Bet AG for me. And I sent him the money. I don't know this guy personally. I know y'all like that, but I sent him money on these Bet AG little props I took the last 2 series, and he's been cashing me out for them. So I don't have certain little bets. The ones I do have are the ones I can always show tickets for that I mainly take. Like right now, my book is giving me team totals. My book is giving me the Lowry prop. My book is giving me the Draymond Green and certain props. But that Bet AG that he be on, give him different type of odds. So I don't know what your guys' book actually give you. That's why I like to always check with you guys first.
Yeah, I for those kind of props, I mean, I'd have to dig deep. But Bovada definitely has a lot, and that's it's an overseas book. It's in Canada, but you can definitely get props like that. I don't look deeply into props like that. The more I'm focused on is points, assists, and rebounds, because typically with the player, you can kind of gauge what kind of performance they're going to have on that end. As far as like causing steals and stuff, I think it just depends the team they're playing. And with the Warriors, I mean, if you can get Lowry to steal the ball at 2.5, that's not a bad bet because the Warriors tend to turn the ball over a lot. But I don't know how Lowry's going to be able to keep up, in my opinion, with Steph Curry to cause turnovers. So I don't know if I'd take that, but maybe, however you see the game.
It's 1.5. It's 1.5, Teddy. Not 2.5. 1.5. Kawhi is 2.5 at plus 120 with steals and blocks.
Oh, I would definitely be on that Kawhi prop, man. If whoever your boy is, tell him to hit me up. Shit.
Yeah, I like that Kawhi over 2.5 plus 120 too. I was going to ask Max about that next. Max, do your book have these books? Because I bet through him and he pays me. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, he probably watching the show. If you in the chat, chime in. I don't even know if he's doing it. Like somebody else told me Bookie AG or whatever the book that I've been looking at him. I look at him and I bet him. I give him to him, and he paid me out. So I don't know if he a fan guy, just paying me out because I don't use overseas books, and everybody say bad certain books are bad. So I don't know, but he always gives me my cash. He's always been standing up with me for the bets that I take. So I don't know, but I only been prop bets with him because William Hill and Stacey don't give these bets. So Max, did your book have a steals and blocks prop or a Lowry steals prop and stuff like that?
Yeah, bro, I got like everything over here, and I mostly use like 3 books, but I do have like 15 accounts on 15 different books. I'm looking at the bet you were talking about right now, Kyle Lowry over 1.5 steals and blocks, and that's at let me see. It's at minus 120 for him to grab it. Kawhi Leonard over 2.5. That's plus 120. So I pretty much have every bet here over here. I mean, I have a PayPal, and if you guys, y'all know you can trust me. If you guys want, I could put in the bets for you guys. I'm Bet365 here in Europe pretty much has every bet you can imagine.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Max. At least you have some of the same shit I have, and yeah, I trust you. I trust him too. He paid me, but my man Max is willing to do something, but he don't do it for free. If Max put a bet for you, you're gonna have to give that man 15% of whatever you send, and he's not putting in $10 bet. So that shit better be over $100, $150 before you even ask him to put a bet in. Don't send him $15 talking about can you put in $15 on plus this, and I'm gonna give you 10% of that shit. No. It costs more to transfer the goddamn money than it will for you to pay him out for it. So no, respect for the man. So Max, and before we get to the game, Max, I love the Lillard plus 120 over 2.5 steals and blocks. That's going to be one that I endorse. I'm gonna have my man right now. I'm gonna hit him up because it's easier for me to hit him since he already have 100 and some. Well, he had probably got like $300 of my own money right now. I'm gonna have him put that one in for me, and I'm gonna have him put the Lowry steals in. But mine's only Lowry steals. Not steals and blocks, Max. And do you have the Looney, the 7 points alone, or is yours at 7.5?
I'm looking. I have Looney at 6.5, bro.
Is it minus 110?
One sec. Minus 120.
Okay, I'll stay off. I'm gonna add the Kawhi over 2.5 steals and blocks to my shit. I'm gonna add the Lowry over 1.5 steals and blocks. So that's what Max says he have. I'm gonna try to get that. Max, any props for you? And after you give your props, Max, go right into the game. Let's cap this game. Let's cap this game first half.
Yeah, I really like the Marc Gasol one to over 1.5 threes. I feel like he will be getting the options. They pretty much leave him open a lot. I've been looking through the Raptors offense. The beginning of the season, like when he was traded, he didn't really want to shoot those threes, but then like a couple of months ago he started taking those threes, and they're really important for the Raptors to win. So I feel really solid taking the bet. It's not a huge bet for me. I just put 1 unit on it. So Marc Gasol to make 2 threes. I'm looking into a couple of other props. If I find anything of value, I will of course tweet it out. Yeah, let's get into this game, man. In the Money Gang chat we've been wild. A lot of memes, people getting roasted, shit like that. Let's start off with Boogie Cousins playing today. As I touched on before, he will be hit with that pick and roll a lot. He is not. I don't know if the doctors cleared him for 100%, but whatever, he's going to play today. I feel like he will be rusty today. The defensive part of his game might not be there. They're going to be playing really fast, a lot of physical contact, stuff like that. So I feel like he's going to be a liability on the defensive end. So I feel really solid with the Raptors coming in here with the guys they have been playing together all out throughout the whole playoffs. They announced right now, for a couple hours ago, OG Anunoby won't play. Of course, Kevin Durant is out, and unlikely to play even Sunday for Kevin Durant's part. I don't know about OG. He might play Sunday. Getting into the game, guys. Raptors first game. I gotta be on the Raptors. I'm on them first half. When I saw that Boogie Cousins is going to play, I took them full game as well. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have so much money on this game. People would probably think I'm mentally ill if I would say out loud how much I have on it. But yeah, it's a lot. I mean, I'm going to cry if they lose tonight. But yeah, I just feel like the Raptors have the better bench. Yeah, they laughing at me, but they also on the same fucking bench with me, so we gonna laugh to the bank together. But yeah, we all been, me, Jay, Ray, we all been talking about the bench. The bench. There aren't many outstanding players from the Raptors bench. Don't get me wrong. There are one or two players who have been solid. Sean Livingston, experienced guy, a solid dude you can count on. Solid dude, but I feel like the Raptors have the edgier. Serge Ibaka, man, he has accepted his role as a bench player. He's he just appreciates the time he gets to play these days. He's coming in with great energy, going for rebounds. It might be three dudes under the basket. He's still going for the rebound, making those cuts where Kyle Lowry can find him, Kawhi Leonard can find him, gets those easy dunks. Solid guy off the bench. Marc Gasol, he has been solid last couple of games. Not so much scoring wise, but he does those small things that does not show up in the stat sheets. Screens, setting up the defense for them. Coming in on with the weak side. Fred VanVleet, his 3-point shooting sure as hell saved them from the Bucks. I think he came in like the third game where he started shooting the ball really well. He put up 20 points couple of games. Norman Powell came off with a great energy off the bench. He has been solid, and Norman Powell is a solid defensive player as well. So when Kawhi goes to the bench, you can count on the Norman Powell to do somewhat of a better defensive end. I feel like he's one of the better players from the bench to do play defense when Kawhi goes to the bench. To sum it all up, guys, I just feel like the Raptors are going to be too much the first game here. The Golden State Warriors has also been resting for more than a week. I think they are going to be a bit rusty. Raptors have been only resting for almost 5 days. They're at home court. They did not need to travel. Fully rested players, been with their families, so on. Got in a couple of good practices. Yesterday, draining threes. It's hard to fade a team. I feel like the guys, I have people mentally ill or I just hate money or something like that.
He hate money. I still over there, bro. People are fucking buy a home. I don't have one of the best records in the NBA, but guess what? We know what to bet and when to bet at J Money.
Exactly. That's my whole thing. I can tell you something, Max. I was laughing, but I mean, yeah, I'm on the same bed with you. It's not like I'm laughing at you disrespectfully. It's just the way that you said it. You said, man, I'm gonna cry, but I didn't feel like that before. I didn't got to the point where really, I mean, if you're not betting a certain amount, really, or if you're just betting, a little $50, $100, something really. To be honest with you, I don't even really respect your picks. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you really feel some strongly on some shit, you got the money. I'm not saying bet all your money, but you know what I'm saying? Say you got a bankroll and you feel stronger or something. I mean, you trying to bet big, you trying to win big, you got to bet big. So betting small really will get you nowhere. So that's what's real saying. You know what I'm saying? If you really like something, it's all about the spot. I mean, that's when you know when to go in on someone you really like it. And I mean, most of the time you're going to win and should win. Some of the times you're going to lose, man. Tonight, I mean, I know I've been going against the Warriors all the time. I mean, sometimes I've been on the Warriors as well. I know when to get on them, and I know when to hop off, man. I'm sorry, but the opener in the finals since 1996, man, it's 20-3, bro. I mean, you can't. It's straight up. It don't matter about the spread. She's just sitting -1, -1.5. We don't really had to talk about no spread. It's all about straight up shit, man. I know the Warriors nice, but they're coming off a long layoff. The best spot for me here, I love the Raptors to come out here early. Their only chance to win the game, I mean, they can't get down by 10 points and then come back and win the game. I mean, they had a defense to do that, but we saw it in game 1 versus the Bucks. Even though that game was on the road, they came in there and smacked the Bucks in the mouth. And the Bucks were trying not to have a game 1, let down, just like they did in the previous series versus Celtics. The Bucks were giving it their all. Raptors came in there and were smacking them, man. I'm serious, up by 15 to 17 points, man. So if they could bring that same type of energy game game one against the Bucks that they can't hear at the house coming off that game 7 win. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna be a letdown. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna be technically the fresher team with less rest. You know what I'm saying? If it makes any sense, I think they're gonna keep it rolling. They have to keep the momentum. Give me the Raptors in the first quarter and the first half. I'm still on the full game money line, but I know that the Warriors will at least try to make a push in the third quarter, and I could possibly try to get some plus money, you know what I'm saying, with the Raptors in game. So I'm not super heavy on the full game, you know what I'm saying, because I know that, you know, there's always a second half. I have to see how the Raptors come out, but I can tell you, man, I'm on this first quarter in this first half, and I'm on the first half under 109 and 108.5, man. I don't care if the full game goes over or not, which I still think it'll go under, but I think that these two teams coming off a little bit of layoff, especially the Warriors, we know this the finals, you have to play slow, methodical ball. I mean, they could get up to running and gunning, but I'm just hoping that it'll stay under the 109 or 108.5 for the first half. So I'm on that under. I'm on the Raptors in the first half and the first quarter and the full game, and I think we're going to come out on top tonight.
Man, bro, I wish they could have seen me over here, Jay. I wish we was on YouTube where they could have seen all four of us at the bottom of the screen. Bro. Church. Hey, Teddy, we saving all your shit for glass. You one of them door-to-door religions. You come to the door trying to get us to sign up. Bro, this right here, the J Money speaking and Max speaking, bro, this is gospel. This is it. It's in my soul. Y'all in chat, y'all on Twitter, when I said respect my captain, you don't have to, but you can kiss my ass and line up after game 1 Raptors tonight. I really mean that. I expect to see 200 to 300 likes tonight when Raptors win tonight. I expect that. Guess what else I expect? I expect to see 500 to 700 motherfucking real you kiss my asses tonight if Golden State win. I expect that. I expect it. All me and Jay want and Max want is love tonight. Teddy B about to come in here and pour salt on the slug in a minute with his fucking analysis of the game. I know it. He gonna make a BBC, turn it into a SBC. He gonna shrink it down, slug-wise. He gonna put a black man in a hot tub. And no, we cool in hot tubs. He gonna put a black man in ice cold water. No, we cool ice cold water because we athletes. I guess we never stop growing, Teddy B. We never stop growing. We always supersize. And guess what I'm doing tonight with my bets, Jay? Max, I'm supersizing it, bro. I'm on this shit heavy, bro. I took this shit motherfucking days ago. I'm on Raptors first half. I'm on Raptors full game. And Jay, listening to you and Max, Jay, props is props. I'm telling you in the first quarter, bro. I took first to 20 though, Raptors, Jay. I'm on Raptors first to 20 with that minus 110. That's the bet I made earlier. Not official that I'm on the first quarter with you, Jay, but I'm on the first to 20, so that supports your first quarter. I get that. Raptors, this team is holding teams to 102 points per 100 possessions. Golden State Warriors are 7-6 without KD in the finals. Yeah, 7-6 without KD. All y'all Warriors, oh, they won this game, they won that game, they won championship after championship. Their MVP is missing. Why isn't Curry an MVP, Teddy B? Why hasn't he won an MVP award, Teddy B? Why is Iguodala the MVP in the one championship that KD wasn't on the team, Teddy B? Answer me that. Curry ain't no fucking playmaker. Klay Thompson definitely ain't a fucking playmaker. He can't attack and get you an and one, but guess who is? Kawhi. Guess who leads the league in the playoffs in scoring points with over 560 points? Kawhi. Guess what team is playing the better defense of anybody? Raptors won 102. Golden State giving up 110. They lost almost every fucking quarter to Portland, but they beat Portland in the second half. They let us wear ourselves down. We had nobody. We had no closers. We had nobody. Houston Rockets got beside themselves. They wanted to shot that whole fucking team now. Denver, dumbass, want to lose the game on purpose so they don't face the Rockets. Denver could be in this spot right now. Come on, man. I look at this shit. Look. It's easy to take Golden State. It's easy to take the Patriots. It's easy to take the Yankees. It's easy to take Messi. one of these soccer teams. It's easy to take a good tennis player. It's easy to take Tiger Woods, or in this prime, maybe now too. It's easy. True capping come when you see fight in the fucking dog. And if it wasn't no fight in this dog, it would be no King's Court. It'd be no J Money. It'd be no Teddy B. It'd be no Max. Wanna know why? Because there's fight in these dogs, and we've all been dogs. Golden State never seen shit like this before. And that was my Golden State eulogy. Game 1 goes to Raptors. Drop in.
Teddy, I think it's your turn.
All right. So let me start off building my way into this. All right. So I stay here, and I'm the one person on the Golden State Warriors. I already laid this juice. I took 2 units to win the series at minus 200. I believe the Golden State Warriors will win the series when it's all said and done. I think as far as this game that we're breaking down tonight, you guys could be right. They could, the Golden State could come out, they've had this break for 9 days, so they could come out kind of cold, whatever. But I know one thing. I already took it for a couple units. I took the third quarter Golden State at money line minus 115, and you can get that at Heritage Sports. If the people sponsoring us right here. I think what's going to happen here when it's all said and done, I think Kawhi Leonard's going to show up, and then who's going to be his co-partner when it's all said and done. I see Golden State with Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green. Those guys are the experienced people here. They've been to the finals. They're back-to-back champions for a reason. Even without KD, I think obviously with KD, he makes them 10 times better. But at the end of the day, I'm on Golden State to win this series. On this game, I looked at my spot. Originally, I was going to take the full game. I'm only going to jump on Golden State at the third quarter because you guys are right. Golden State could come off from that the 9 days of rest, and they could come out, shooting bad. But at the end of the day, I still think Golden State takes this series. They might lose tonight, but I know Golden State was no way in hell they're going to the Bay down 0-2. I will bet my left nut on that. I would put Max's fucking life on it, bro. There's no way in hell Golden State does not come out of this with at least one win.
You gonna put another man life on it? Damn, that's fucked up, Teddy.
Teddy must have no nuts, and Max, you gonna be a ghost come game 3.
Max, I would be offended if I were you, bro.
Yo, Teddy, man, put your own fucking life, bro. Don't get me into that Paul Pierce curse shit.
My bad. Not Max's life, but I'm really heavily in this game.
Why you don't put your own life on it, Teddy?
Because Teddy put his own life on it. He live out there in North Dakota. He gonna fuck around, get mowed over, going to work by a motherfucking hate little thing. What's that little things called? Them big ass little wind things. He went, oh fuck, the car won't stop. Zombies. Oh, Golden State laws. That's what happened. That's what happened.
No, and I'm going to give the Raptors a bunch of credit because I did not expect them to beat the Bucks, and I was completely wrong on them. Kawhi Leonard, like I said, one of the first episodes, Real, if you remember, I said Kawhi Leonard he's one of those top 3 players that can make a franchise completely change. If you remember, I said in the beginning, he's that good. That's why Kawhi Leonard is who he is right now. He took a year off with his injury, but people are starting to see this is the San Antonio Kawhi Leonard, but he's better because now he's the main guy. He can take over games. I think the Raptors are definitely going to give Golden State a run for their money. I could see this going 6-7 games. But at the end of the day, if you're asking me to bet against the Golden State Warriors, who are back-to-back champions, have won 3 out of the last 4 championships, if it wasn't for Draymond Green's suspension, we may be talking about a 4-peat here. I'm on Golden State.
Are you serious? Now the argument begins. Now the fucking argument begins. If it wasn't for a Draymond Green injury, you'd be talking about a fucking 4-peat here. If it wasn't for fucking K-Love missing the game, if it wasn't for Kyrie, y'all wouldn't have won that first one. The Golden State Warriors are 7-6 without KD. They're 8-1 in the finals with KD. Explain that shit.
I'm basing it off of the facts, Rail, and the facts you can't deny.
We're talking numbers. We're talking numbers, Teddy B. You hit me with facts and numbers. All y'all talk these fucking number shit. I don't care who you are. If I look on the fucking internet right now and I give you guys 1,000 numbers and facts, so-and-so, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, ate a fucking great shark in 1939. But the fucking Godzilla came down and grabbed him by 32. He's up by 76 bananas. Y'all be all real smartest motherfucker in the world. Fuck that, Teddy B. 7-6 Golden State.
Real, I got a question for all you guys. Do you know the record that Golden State is this year without KD? What's the record this year without Kevin Durant in the playoffs?
We're
They're
talking
6-0.
finals. Regular season don't count. The regular season counted. Jay Money, Raptors are 2-0 against this team, right? Jay, revenge game, Jay. Raptors won in Toronto in overtime when KD had 51. Then without Kawhi, Jay, Raptors won by 20 in Golden State. Correct, Jay? If regular season counts.
Yeah, you are exactly right. But real, please, revenge game Jay is sitting this one out. Please don't mention him right now, because technically it's a revenge game for the Warriors. So I don't want to talk about the revenge angle. But one thing that Real says, this is the finals. Really, I feel like a lot of stats that you know what I'm saying, you really throw out, because this is a team that no one expected the Raptors to be in there. I didn't expect them to be in this spot. So we have to give them credit just for being here. And for two, I think that they're not just happy of being here. That was something I was scared of, or just happy to get here. They actually want to, I mean, they have the home court advantage. They have the first two games at the house. They have really, I mean, they have the advantage. You got the first two, you have the opportunity behind your home crowd to go up 2-0. You know what I'm saying? Especially you for one, it starts tonight, you have to go up 1-0. So it's pretty much a must-win game here for me, here for the Raptors. I mean, I understand, the Warriors are good and all this, but I feel like on the road, long layoff, all this type of shit. I mean, I'm not even mentioning KD. To this point, they've won enough where I'm not even mentioning that. I still think it matters. It will come down to it. I mean, it would be nice to have them in there tonight to, you know what I'm saying, have Kawhi, to have Kawhi could be distracted by KD. Oh, they don't have that. Now he gets to go and feast on somebody else and go and fuck them up, and then go on offensive end and do whatever he wants to. So, I mean, it's a total Raptor spot. It's one that I have to bet pretty much. I mean, even if the Warriors win this spot, I would be staying still afterwards. I had to bet the Raptors here. I just had to, because I feel like it's a must win. And if they lose tonight, I'll fucking bang them the next game.
All right, well, look. Everybody's saying, real, I'm talking foolish tonight, real. I've been quoting Drake lyrics all week. I guess nobody's been peeping. I've been quoting the fucking Drake lyrics on Twitter with every post I almost give since the Raptors beat the Bucks that night. And I said the Raptors are going to beat the Bucks that night. But I don't get the attention. Jay, we don't get the attention we need. Teddy B, you don't get the attention you need. But guess what, Teddy? You'll get all the attention you need tonight when the Raptors win. So let's get these final plays out. We got 8 minutes left before the show ends. Max, I really got a whole lot more to say. So, Max, give me your final prediction on this game, your props, your argument-wise, and where can we find you at?
Yeah, I just want to touch on the thing. Everybody, that's always someone bringing it up. The Warriors are 27 or 28-1 without KD. Yeah, have you guys seen some of the fucking games they play? They almost fucking lost to the Phoenix Suns without him. So it's not like they were facing like top 3 or top 4 teams all of those games, guys. Some of them were really fucking trash teams. And every time the Warriors have won, Kyrie was injured once, Kawhi Leonard was injured the other time. Who else? It was someone else, I can't remember. But every time they have actually won, someone was actually injured. But yeah, getting back to the game, I'm on the Raptors first half, a full game. I haven't taken first quarter yet, but I'm probably going to grab it live. I'm going to be watching this game extra close. And I love the Marcus Oliver 1.5 threes made. Other than that, I do not have any plays. I lean towards the under. We need to see defense here. But yeah, that's also in play if you guys ask me.
No doubt. Well, Max, glad to have you on. I will be live. Max, I don't know if you're going to be up watching the game, but if you guys know any kind of website, anybody in the chat, well, I can go live with Max, Jay, Teddy B, whoever want to chime in, where we can watch the game and still talk. Please hook me up. Let me know, because I want to watch the game with everybody. Not with everybody. My guys right here, kind of, sort of. My 4 guys right here. I'd love to have these 4 guys, or if 2 of us watching the game together. So please, if you guys know something we could do, maybe, hey, I don't know, hey, can we go on Skype, Max, and still be live on Twitter? Do you know?
Nah, bro. If we are going to go on Skype, we need to be like on Twitch or something. But Periscope works, and you could be on your mobile phone. I think you can be like 3 or 4 people live on Periscope. I don't know about it. Usually, I only know this because there are a lot of fats on there who are usually very, very low. They don't have any clothes. I'm gonna be honest, they are naked. But yeah, Periscope should work.
My man J Money cracked up. You see how Matt said thoughts? He said thoughts.
Yo, I gotta keep it real, man. You know me.
Hey, no doubt. Hey, no doubt. Hey, Teddy B, I love you, bro. You know you my brother. You come on here and talk your shit. You made a great point for Golden State Warriors. Teddy B, I know you have a busy schedule, but I would like you to be a part of the rest of this finals NBA if you can, man. Make it for every show that we talking about the games on when the games are coming on that day. Can you make that commitment, Teddy B? Do you have the time in your schedule?
Yes, sir. I mean, definitely anything for you guys. You know me. I can make it work. But back to really quick, do you want me to give out what I'm officially on this game, Real?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And tell them where they can find you at, Teddy.
All right. So I actually jumped on a prop that I was thinking when Jay brought it up. He was talking about the Draymond Green. I actually took the plus money at plus 225 at under 10.5 points because I think Kawhi is definitely going to be able to match up really well on Green, make him work offensively. I don't see him scoring over 10 today. So that's not a prop bet. It's great value. So I'm on it for 1 unit. And then I'm also on the Golden State Warriors third quarter money line minus 115 at Heritage. That's the only official play I'm on. I'm not on the full game. Like I said, I don't believe that Golden State's going to lose both of these games in Toronto. I definitely see Toronto coming out, winning here with Drake in the building. So we'll see. But at the end of the day, the series I'm on Golden State to win the series at minus 200 for two units. So those are my official plays I've given out so far. And you know what, Rail, Jay and Max, you guys can win tonight. And I'll give you guys props. But at the end of the day, like I said, until I see Golden State lose a championship in finals, I'm not betting against them. So I'm on Golden State.
Tell he see it. It happened 2 years ago. They lost to LeBron James, but they have. I'm just informing him. I don't know if he lives in the Twilight Zone or whatnot. Love Teddy B. Love Teddy B. He is my guy. I'm not gonna be the one to end the show. We're gonna let Jay Money end the show in a little bit. I'm your man King Real. I've been on I've been on Raptors first half and full game all week. I tweeted it out 2 days ago. I told you guys take the 250 with the Raptors, but I'm holding back. I haven't made a decision yet exactly on the full game shit. I like Raptors in 6. I like Raptors 7 right now with those odds because you get better odds. But my plays tonight, I'm on Raptors first to 20 minus 110. I'm on Raptors full first half minus 0.5, and I'm on Raptors full game at PK minus 110. Excuse me, PK is at Pick'em. I got them days ago. My tweet is out there. Those are my plays. When it comes to my prop bets, I really, really, really like the Danny Green prop, but I can't get it. Not at that fucking price. It's just not worth taking for me. So the props that I am on is Leonard over 2.5 steals and blocks plus 120. The Lowry steals and blocks over 1.5 minus 120, and the Curry under 4.5 minus 3s plus 140. I'm gonna send them to my guy right now. Hopefully, he can get them in for me. And those are my bets. But Jay, you, Max, Teddy, y'all some most solid dudes, and y'all some chill guys. And this is our chat. If anybody want any kind of smoke tonight, I'm also thinking about taking Raptors minus 4.5 plus 175. But now that shit went up to minus 5.5. I ain't touching that shit. But anybody want smoke? I got an extra little $500 laying around. You want to fade me? Make sure you send your money first, because I always send back. Because that's why I'm here 5 days a week on SBR doing the same old shit. I'm about to go get lit, Jay. I'll be live, Jay. In the show, Jay. You know you on Raptors. We need that lead, Jay.
Lot of energy, got a lot of energy, got a lot of trying to drain me on this energy, gotta take it way. Hey, let's get to some money tonight, man. I'm on the Raptors. It's all about, I mean, I ain't gonna say OVO, not a super big fan of Drake, but I do listen to him, you know what I'm saying, the good songs or whatever. So, hey, man, we the North tonight, man. I like the Raptors in the first quarter. Love the first half under 109 and 108.5 on them both. I like the full game unders as well, but I'm not on there. I like the Raptors full game minus the 1 as well, man. Let's get to some cash tonight, and as well, finna post this pick out, you know what I'm saying, baseball pick. I'm on the Angels and the Mariners over the 9. I need that one as well, and I also got it parlay with the Raptors, man. So, you know what I'm saying, I had a couple of close friends I done lost a couple, you know what I'm saying, in the past couple of weeks. These plays tonight for them, this whole finals, you know what I'm saying, gonna be for them, man. Y'all talk to the basketball guys and have them on our sides. Everybody, I hope y'all have a nice night. Let's get to some money tonight. And don't forget, Leche, Alos Bookmakers.
Deuces.